Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. I know I haven't uploaded for so long and I'm so sorry about that. I've just been so busy getting college stuff done. But today's video is going to be a drugstore starter kit. So drugstore in the UK is obviously like Superdrug and Boots mainly, they're the main ones. If you would like to see what I've chosen to put in my starter kit, then carry on watching. So I've got my box here, full to the brim of bits that I think are the best, like in the drugstore. So we're going to start off with primer, obviously, because that's the first thing you put on. And I have chosen the Barry M Flawless Original. I need to change that. There we go. And I have chosen the Barry M Flawless Original Primer. Now I just love this, like it's a really good drugstore one. I usually go for the Body Shop Insta Blur because it's just an absolute favourite of mine and it wins over all of the other primers that I've ever had so far anyway. I haven't experimented that much with primers, I do need to try some more, but this is just one of my favourites. I've used nearly all of it, so I will be getting another one, and it just does the job. I do think the Body Shop one is better, however this is a great drugstore one and I think it's only like £6 and it's really good for that price, I think. It says for all skin types, pore minimising, smoothing and mattifying. And I do believe it does all of that, but I feel like it doesn't work as well on my skin because it's so oily at the moment. I don't know why, it just is. But if you've got like combination skin or normal, I don't know about dry. It does say for all skin types, but then it's mattifying. You give it a go because it is like a cream. So I've got it on today, I don't know if you can tell, it does kind of give a hydrated look, so I think this will work for dry skin as well. So I really like that one. For foundation, I have chosen the Revlon Colour Stay. This is in the shade Buff for me, but in whatever shade, I just feel like this is a really good drugstore foundation. This you can get in different formulas for like combination to oily skin, which is the one I've got obviously, and then you can get it for dry. I think it's normal to dry as well. So this, basically I chose it because you can get it for all different skin types and different formulas like I just said, so I think this will just work well for everyone. You can build this up to a full coverage, however you can have it as a light like a light dewy kind of finish as well. I feel like as you build it up it just gets more matte, so it is really good for all different types of skin I think, and you can get this in quite a variety of colours as well. I think this is about on the £13 side, so it is a little bit pricier than others, but I feel like it's just a great foundation. I use this all the time. Now for powder, I've chosen the MUA Matte Perfect Loose Powder. Now I love the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder, but I think this one is great for oily skin in particular. I used this when there was a moment when I I was quite new to makeup basically, and I chose this like £2, which was an absolute bargain because you get so much in it and it just lasted me so much longer, which is why I think I loved it as much. But however, for if you've got like normal to combination skin or dry, I'd recommend one of the Rimmel ones. I know they do the loose one, I think it's the Match Perfection loose powder. I would probably recommend that one, and then the Stay Matte I just love, it's my all-time powder. I just absolutely love it, it's my favourite, but this is really great. I love this, there's so much in it like I said, so I chose this one. Now for bronzer, highlighter and blusher, I chose the Tanya Burr Peachy Glow palette. Now I know this is a bit strange because it's not all separate products, but I really love this palette because it's got all three in it, and I think it was like £6 or £7, which is such a great price for this. It's so good, like look at it, it's so nice. You've got the bronzer here, you've got the blusher here and the highlighter here, and all of them are so good. Like I've never found something in the drugstore, I've never found a trio this great. Blusher is obviously like a peachy colour, why it's called Peachy Glow. My mum's home. Sorry about that, my mum just came in, so I just went to speak to her quickly. But I was talking about the Tanya Burr Peachy Glow Cheek palette. And like I said, I just think this is great because you get all three in one palette, so you haven't got to go buying individual products that probably amount to a lot more than what this was at like £6 or £7. And the bronzer is just great, it's not orangey toned at all, it's just nice for a natural look. And then the blush is really nice for any sort of look because you can build the brightness up, and then the highlighter is really good actually. It's one of my favourite drugstore highlighters like ever. I love it so much, it's so good. So yeah, love that. Next in my little box over here I have, oh god, I've nearly dropped it. For a drugstore eyeshadows, I would say the Revolution palettes. Now I know these are really really cheap and they're great pigmentation, like they are so pigmented. I don't know if you can see in there properly or not, but it's just a really nice palette, this one, and they're all really nice. That's why I recommend them as my drugstore kit ones, because I only have this one so far, but I've used it so much. Like, I had to clean this up before I filmed this video because it was so like dug into and stuff, and there was just eyeshadow going everywhere all over it. It's so loved. I think this one was £4, which is just excellent. Eyebrows, I have chose the Tanya Burr Perfect Brows palette, because in here you've got the little shade here to highlight, and then you've got this light shade here, which is just great for anyone with light eyebrows, and then you've got the little dark shades here. So what I do is I sometimes mix hot cocoa and pebble together to get like the shade for my eyebrows, but I have chosen this because of all the different shades in it, and I think it was £6, I want to say, but I'm not too sure. But I know it wasn't that much, and you get a little mirror in it as well, so it's great for travelling. So for eyebrows, I have the MUA matte eyeshadow in the shade Chestnut, but they do all different matte shades, and these are £1, so they're great as well. For mascara, I have the 17 Falsify HD mascara, because this lengthens and volumes as well at the same time. You get both out of it, and yeah, I think this was about £6 as well, so not too much, but it's really great. I think it's quite comparable to the Benefit Roller Lash. I think it's Roller Lash. Or is it the other one? I can't remember what it's called, but one of them it's quite comparable to. For eyeliner, I have the Rimmel Scandalise. You can create a thin line with this one, and you can also thicken it up a bit. So it's great for like an all-rounder. And for lips, I have chosen the Collection Lip Liner Precision Colour one, because I have had this for quite a while and it just works really well. This is a nude because I just thought that's the best way to go for a starter video. And you can get these in all different shades as well, so yeah, and they're quite creamy as well. Like, they're hard but they're really creamy at the same time, so you can really like line them precisely. And I think this was like £1 or £2, so again, great price, great for a drugstore liner. Whoops, that's the mascara. For lips, I have chosen the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Now this was about £5 or £6, I think, and I've had this for quite a while. I got like 3 of them because I wanted to try them so much, because people kept comparing them to the Kylie lip kits. It's actually what I'm wearing today. I feel like you put in nothing on your lips. It's really weird actually, but it's great at the same time because they're not heavy at all and they last a while. So I've chosen that. Really great. You can get them in so many shades as well. And then I've chosen the Kiko lipstick, which I've used so much, and I'm going to be so sad when I run out of it because I just love it. And this is in the shade 918. I'm not sure. I don't think it's called anything, just 918. About £5 each, I think. I chose these nude shades because obviously I thought that was just more suitable as... And that is the end of my starter kit video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helped you out a little bit if you're looking to get some makeup products, because I feel like they are some of the best in my opinion. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Also, leave me some video suggestions in the comments below, because that really does help me out, because I don't know what you want to see. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video.